Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Wednesday and I think I'm just gonna start dedicating Wednesdays to like beginner makeup tutorial type stuff. So yeah, today I'm gonna do another beginner's video, and if you're interested in that, stay tuned. Okay, so as I was talking about one of my other beginner videos about just doing the brow gel, that is what I'm going to do today. So say you want to do your eyebrows and you're a beginner at makeup, just get you a brush like this, or you can even like get like a toothbrush, a clean one obviously, and just brush your eyebrow hairs into place. Just this, and this is also, you can kind of see how you want them to look. Do you want them to like kind of be fluffy, or you want them to kind of just be laid back, you know? So I like a fluffy brow, and I am going to go in with this NYX Thick It Stick It, and it's in the shade black. This is a drugstore brand that you can find in Ulta, not on the side with all of like the Too Faced and Urban Decay, but this is on this other side with like Morphe, ColourPop, and Juvia's Place. So this is something I would recommend you pick up. The other one I had was from ColourPop. This one I feel like holds my brows up a little bit better than the, than the ColourPop one. So I would suggest you use this, but this is pretty much what the spoolie looks like. And what you want to do with this is just put it on your eyebrows. And this formula is buildable, so you can put the least amount you want or the most amount you want, basically. So this is pretty much what I'm going to do today. So that's just one coat, you know, kind of sticks them up, holds them in place. I'm going to do another one. Then you can leave it like this, but I personally like to just lay down like the edges a little bit and then fluff out the end. And I really like this formula too, because I've tried a brow gel before that was pretty flaky and it kind of like flaked off my eyebrows throughout the day. But yeah, so this is pretty much what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like after. A little bit more fuller, very natural and beautiful. So I'm gonna do the other side and then we'll come back. Alright, so brow gel is done. So you could also go ahead and clean up under your brows if you wanted to. I'm not going to for this video, but I'm just going to go straight to the eyes. So let's hop to it. Okay, so I feel like I haven't used this palette in a while, so we're going to use this today. And so I'm going to show you guys how to, goodness, picking out the package. I'm going to show you guys today how to do an eyeliner without using like an actual eyeliner. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you how to do a shadow liner instead of having to use eyeliner. So let's do it. My recommendation would be to put down some tape first, because especially if you're a beginner and you're wanting to do eyeliner, it helps like do all the hard work for you. So just kind of place it how you want it, how you would want the angle that you would want your eyeliner to go. I usually just do mine with the way that the corners of my eyes go, so the corner of my eye goes upwards. So that's just how I put the tape down. But you could always manipulate that if you wanted to, and put your tape flatter for a flatter eye look, or just follow the corner of your eye like I said. And then try to make them as even as you can on both sides, but you know, eyeliner are always sisters, not twins. So all right, okay, so I'm just gonna grab my fluffy brush, and from Burlington's. I've been using it way more than I thought I would, and go in with the yeah, let's go in with this red shade today and keep it kind of light and airy, and just put that on my lid. Wow, that was very, very easy. So practically what I'm doing is I'm starting in the corners here and then just bringing it over, but not down, just up here. So an easy way to do this until you get like mastery level at it is to leave your eye open when you're doing this. So I'll show you on this side. So just, you could look forward, blend that, close your eye to make sure you got this area here, but then once you get to this area, just leave your eye open to make sure that you are not getting your full entire eyelid, just this area and this upper area. And I would always suggest that when doing this step to go light-handed until you see like how deep you want it, or how, you know, light you want it. And a fluffy brush really helps with that, because with a fluffy brush, I'm just fixing these edges a little bit, but a fluffy brush really helps with that, because you can't it makes it a little bit harder for you to like pack on a lot of pigment in one area. So I'm just going to take a lighter shade and just pack it here on my brow bone. And again, always make sure that you're holding your brush back here, not up here, because this is going to make your shadow and your brush not be able to move as freely. Like, look how nice that is. But if I scoot it up, it's not as good. You're going to ruin your brush like that. Just make sure that you hold it back. Light strokes, soft, gentle strokes. Okay? I know we're in a rush, but we must be gentle. Alright. Okay, so I haven't really used this brush, and it's from that same collection from Burlington's, so I'm going to try to use it today. But I'm going to try to incorporate a little bit of shimmer in this look, because just because you're a beginner doesn't mean that you only want to use matte shades. So for the shimmer, I'm going to go in with, let me look at my outfit I'm wearing. Oops. I'm going to go in, I'm wearing blue, but these shimmers are pretty neutral, so it should be fine. What are you guys thinking? They got this one, that one, that one, that one. I'm gonna go in with Scorched. It's right here. And I'm gonna put that on the lid. But one thing you can do for sure is wet your brush. You might not have a spray, but what you can do not run it under the sink, because you don't want your brush to be soaking wet. You just want it to be like barely wet. You know what I mean? So one thing you can do is, like, I'll show you, just pour a little bit of water into the cap of your lid, and you can just like barely tap your brush in here. See how like the bubble of water is still sitting on top of it because I didn't drench it. And then just kind of flatten that out. Dry it off a little bit, because if your brush is too wet, then like you don't want it to show any water streaks here. But if your brush is too wet, it will ruin your eyeshadow. So that's what I'm saying. You want it to be damp. But if you have a spray, like a setting mist or a water, that would be way better, because then you can control how much comes out at a time. So now that my brush is damp, I'm going to go ahead and put this on my eye. What a good way to put on eyeshadow, glitter eyeshadow, for me, the best way is to just start with my lower lash line and slowly build it up in a straight line, like this. And then I open my eyes to see if you can see it. No, so I need to go up a little higher. And then I just follow that line. The fun thing with shimmers too is that you can like really build them up, which is so much fun, because when you have this much sparkle in your eyes, it's like why wouldn't I want to put a ton on at one time? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I don't know if that's thunder or something else. We're supposed to be getting severe thunderstorms where I live. We have yet to enjoy spring. I don't know if it's like that everywhere. Actually, it's not, because I know in California they said it's like 90 something degrees. I'm going to go in with this color really quickly and just put a little bit on top, because it looks like this one has a little bit more shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, glitter, glitter. Obviously, you don't have to go over your shimmer shade again. I just wanted to. Because to me, the more the merrier. Yes! I'm going to go back in with this brush and just kind of I'm not going to add any more product, but just kind of lightly go over top of it. Again, this is completely optional. I'm going to try to buff that out a little bit. Okay, so I have this eyeliner brush from e.l.f. It's very flat on the top, and it really helps to like create eyeliner on your eyes. So what I'm gonna do is go in with the darkest shade in here. I usually like to do this with like a normal eyeliner, but for the sake of the video, we won't do that today. And just follow the guide of the tape and just lightly shade that. It's so flat, it does the work. The tape does the cleaning up for you, and the shape of the eyeliner brush does the shape for you. So you really can't go wrong. And the good thing about shadow liner is that it is a lot easier to wash off. So if you're not going to be wearing, your eyeliner for a very long time and you're good at not rubbing your eyes, then I would recommend doing a shadow liner. And sometimes it's just quicker. Okay, so I have this new eyeliner from Essence. I don't know if you guys remember me getting it, but I think I'm gonna try to add a little bit of that. Hopefully it doesn't ruin my eyeliner, my shadow eyeliner, but we'll see. If you don't remember, it's this one. Super pretty. Hopefully it doesn't ruin it. It might move the eyeshadow, it might not. I'm just gonna add that on here as well. Okay, now we're past the beginner stage, but it's okay. Oh my gosh, the formula on this is amazing. It's like coming on my eyes so easily. Oh yeah, the formula on this is really nice. You know how sometimes like pencils can be really rough on your eyes? That was really easy. And we love easy around here. So I'm gonna take these off just to see what we have. Oh my gosh, I love it when my eyeliner is super long. I love to see it. Ooh. Okay, so since I'm like super like a perfectionist when it comes to my eyeliner, I'm gonna go on this side and just, this is my concealer brush. I did not add any product to it because it probably already has a ton on it, as you can see. Ooh, concealer brush for the win. And another thing I like to do too, I don't like to have like this gap here. That one doesn't really have one. I'm gonna take this and fill it in a little bit. Ooh, okay. Okay, so I put in mascara and my lashes look literally like that. So my highlighter options today, I don't know. It's either going to be this ColourPop one or this MAC one. This MAC one and this one are kind of my go-tos. But I'm going to try one of these. This one like has This one kind of matches the undertones of like the shimmers, and then this one is just like a really creamy gold. I don't know. I'm gonna use this one because I feel like I never really use it. And this one is a Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade Parasol. It is really, really pretty, you guys. I just don't use it that much. I don't know why. Maybe because I like, I don't know, subtle highlighters, but it's actually really big. It looked really small in the box, but it is pretty big. So, I wish you could feel the formula. It's so soft. But this is what it looks like. Oh my goodness, look at that. You could just use that as a lid shade. Like, that is so pretty. There's a lot of glitter. I'm going to apply it with my fingers and blend it out with a brush. And I'm just going to put this on the high points of my cheek. Mainly because I don't want my highlighter coming down here. I just want it to... Highlighter is supposed to go in the areas where the sun will hit your face, basically. So like here, kind of like the C of your face right here. Oops. The C of your face right here. Your nose, your T-zone. Some people put highlighter down here. But yeah, in those areas. So, glittery, y'all. Alright, let's take our brush and blend this out. To blend that out. And actually, since it is so glittery, I'm going to blend it out and then go in with my foundation brush and just kind of scale it back a little bit. I love glitter, y'all, but whew, look at that. Let me look at the bridge of my nose. Sorry, I'm holding another product. You know, I could just put it down. I feel like it's just kind of like dragging the glitter. Oh, your fingers work better. Never mind, huh? That side's already blended out. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take my foundation brush. And that was my foundation I was holding just in case I need a little bit more to just kind of help scale it back a little bit. This is one of those blinding highlights. It's really pretty. It's just like straight up glitter on my face, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why I don't use it so much. I'm gonna put a little bit up here. I know I'm not putting on foundation for real, but it's a little shiny. Woo! Blinding. Yeah, this is this is a little bit will do ya. You do not need more than that little. Alright, so I'm gonna do an inner corner highlight. I probably should just use some of that gold. I still have a little bit back on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna pick it up from that. Since there's so much. Yep, that's from the back of my hand, y'all. I literally put it away. Like, I'm literally scooping it from the back of my hand. And putting it... Wow. Yeah, if you get any of those Super Shock cheek highlights, they are not to be played with. I will tell you that right now. So, after this, you can go in with the gloss. I will because I love lip gloss. But this is like pretty much a beginner's type eye look with shimmers. So, I'm going to finish up my hair, get dressed, and we'll come back for some final thoughts. Okay, so I'm dressed. I'm going to throw in a little bit of perfume. I'm feeling Balenciaga today. You guys, I love like full-size perfumes, but I love travel size because I can always take these with me even when I'm running late, which happens a lot because I'm always rushing. But anyways, so final thoughts. The shadow liner, do we love it or do we love it? I think it looks really good, and it's really great if you are not super confident about using like a liquid liner, and especially the tape. Putting that down really helps just do all the work for you. I use brown, but you can also use a black like eyeshadow to kind of make it a little bit more intense. And then the shimmer, it looks beautiful. Wetting my brush, that's all it did. I used no eyeshadow primer, and this is just the shimmer showing how good it can be on its own. The brow gel looks great, and it's also buildable, so even if I wanted to go in with like a few more coats right now, I could. Also this highlight, oh my goodness, and it's on my nose, it's on my other cheek. I think it speaks for itself. Now I'm going to just jump into some gloss. I usually don't include this, but I'll show you guys me putting on lip gloss. So I have this lip gloss from Sephora, and you're probably thinking, Abby, I don't think it's going to go on your lips, but it's actually like, it shears down a lot. This shade is called Poppin' Bottles, and it shears down a lot. It smells, it doesn't smell bad. I don't know. I can't smell it when I put it on my lips. And it's a very thick formula as well. Maybe I should wipe off my chapstick a little bit. Cause it's really... And I feel like this, with this formula, that it kind of like gives you a little bit of like a satin finish. So it's not quite like glitter gloss, but it's like close. And I usually just use this to rub it in with. I'm not adding any more product now. It's really thick, but it's very light. Sorry, my lips are like huge. A nice little glass moment. So as you can see, it still kind of remains like a bit pink, but it adds like a nice little glow and a little bit of glitter. So if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you're a beginner and you followed this tutorial, or you took any part of this video and tried to implement it in your own makeup routine, let me know if it worked out for you. And tune in for the next video. Y'all have a good day.